I actually genuinely like the music. It's just a weird kind of thing to start off with, but whatever. Shizune pauses to crack her knuckles. Oh, next episode, hi. Shizune pauses to crack her knuckles, then folds her hands over each other and leans forward in her chair. In an abnormal quiet of the building, I can hear Moto yelling at Misha again, even across the hallway and through two doors. Shizune's eyes are like mine, unblinking behind the gleaming lenses of her glasses, observing my reaction to her words. This is a test. Her opinion of people is rarely formed from how they respond to questions. It's how they respond to the statement that counts. In hindsight, that makes sense. Shizune's inability to speak, as well as just her personality in general, means that anything she says is a big commitment on her part. Everything. For that reason, I sometimes doubt that she says anything without a hidden agenda behind it. And it sounds pretty remarkably paranoid, but even Kenji would think so. And unfortunately, I'm so caught up in thinking about it that I forget to give her an answer. She takes it as there not being one. There was an invisible time limit to this test, shorter than usual. Just as I thought. Wait, what do you mean? You don't agree? Not really. It's not that. I just don't get it. What was it? Oh, she thought Misha was aimless, and then she called herself stupid. All right, cool. No, really, it's not that. I don't get it. I want to force my will on people. How refreshingly honest. Don't give me a weird look like that. It's not that that was always my intention. It's just, at first, this is like the villain giving out, this is what I started out in, and here's how I became the bad guy. At first, I was just bored. I wanted to see someone's passion for something. Then I could try and beat them. I wanted to test their abilities or their convictions. But it was impossible. No one has any passion for anything in this school. They just kind of want to keep themselves. Yeah, but you gotta assume though, you can't just assume that based on this X number of people that this is how people are with things. There's so many people around the world, hell, in your country let alone, that you can't just assume that if people in this school aren't passionate, then no humans are. That doesn't make any sense. So I don't know, that's weird. I can't believe it. It's too boring that way. I thought that there was no way these drab people could be for real. It goes beyond not wanting to make waves. They had to have some interest. I sound like a fucking villain. I didn't get that tea, which is probably why I need to They had to have some interest. They had to be hiding something. I wanted to expose it and reveal it and drag it out. One of the most successful ways to get people to open up to you and cheer them up is to open up with a story about yourself, and then you ease them into telling you about themselves. It's like give and take, but with an element of manipulation, which makes it interesting. I can't do that. If I attempt to have Misha talk to me, for me, it makes me seem arrogant. The message has to go through a messenger, and I'm standing next to Misha telling her to tell someone about me. You don't have to be able to read sign language to see that. If I were forced to sit through that, I would think I was arrogant too. I was frustrated. I couldn't figure out a way to have a conversation with anyone but Misha. No one would open up to me. I came to the conclusion that I can't make people confide in me or believe in me. I can only hope to create things and show them to people and hope that they make them happy. Or I could be more forceful and help it eventually stick to someone. I guess that would be me. It feels vaguely depressing. I sound horrible. Somewhere along the line, I think I started to ignore Misha or see her as less of a person or something like that. I took her for granted, and I think would be the best way to put it. What? Oh, I missed. Okay. It was like she just had an extension of myself. I forgot the whole time Misha was there, opening up to me and giving 100% every day. I missed what I was looking for because it was in plain sight. How stupid of me. I really did become arrogant. That's why I've lost. I'm more short-sighted than I was back then. I went in reverse. She's pacing back and forth now, almost brooding, yet still filled with so much energy that she can't stand to stop moving. If you got her to hold two wires, I'm sure Shizune could power a light bulb. It's odd that I could have such a lighthearted thought while she's being so serious. And in spite of that, Misha tells me that I'm her inspiration. Isn't that ridiculous? I'm not the kind of person who can inspire others. Even if a person who inspires you is flawed, it can be acceptable. I've thought about this. There's even is acceptable hypocrisy. For instance, if your hero was an athlete but unsportsmanlike, they could still be respected for their athletic ability, even if they've had shortcomings as a person. I mean, yeah, a lot of people love John Jones, even though he's popped 3 fucking times. Three times if you watch UFC. Baseball, there's a bunch. I believe football, I don't really think so. Basketball for sure. I feel like that's been a thing. Yeah, I mean, shit. It's a life lesson. However, she snaps her fingers briskly. The sound like a thunderclap in an empty room, and Shizune takes a few seconds to stretch her fingers. Come to think of it, this is the most she's ever signed. Way to stay quiet. If someone like me has no goals, it'd be totally unacceptable. It'd be the worst kind of hypocrisy, and hypocrites don't deserve responsibility over anything. They can't even manage themselves. How incredibly pessimistic. It makes me angry to think about it. I would hate myself just a few months ago. This must be how I look to others. Funny enough, it was Shizune Misha who convinced me to stop. Without them, I'm sure things would be a lot different, and not for the better. Lately, I feel as though we pass around our miseries as much as we're supported by each other, but I think it just comes with the territory of having friends and being close to someone. You're the leader anyway. That is only because no one else wants to be. But that still means you are, since people are putting their trust into you anyway. In fact, doesn't that make it more important? Either way, you are the leader. You're the inspirational figure, or whatever you want to call it. You're responsible for what you tame. I read that somewhere. It's clever. Is that like a quote? Hold up. Can I go see that? Can I look at that up? Why should there be porn on my phone? There is porn on my phone. Cool. What did this all say? You're responsible for what you tame. What? Is that the Little Prince? Yeah, okay. No? It's just some fucking quote. It's a Captain America. I'm gonna stop. This just got weird. Okay. Shizune only seems to show what she's feeling on her face when she wants to, but I don't think she's being sarcastic. I don't want to tame anyone, though. Being the leader and being looked up to, then, same thing. Kinda. I never wanted to be leader. It just ends up that way. I don't believe that. All you do is try to grab more and more responsibility. Wait. I wasn't going to tell you that I don't enjoy it. I don't care about being the leader, but I don't mind. I don't care about being the best, but I don't mind. You're right, though, about me wanting responsibility. Of course, I want more responsibility. Having responsibility makes me feel alive. That's why I joined this little council. If there's no pressure, I just can't stand it. You're a weird woman, but I like you, kind of. Even so, now I'm the leader. I always thought being the leader meant you give orders, but it really is more. It's about having a goal, and if you don't have a goal, then it's pointless. People would only be following me for my own... What the fuck? Oh, right. For my own enjoyment. It'd be selfish. It's a strangely moral viewpoint for a person who seems to love one-upping others as much. Resting her chin on her tinted fingers, Shizune looks disarmingly childish as she thinks hard about her problem. The expression of her face is a little comical because it's too obvious and therefore very unlike her. It comes with the job. I think you have to be a leader. You wouldn't be satisfied with anything else. You would just get bored. She hasn't replied, but from her annoyed expression, I think I've guessed correctly. I've been thinking, I need a little direction too. Were you told that it's important to contribute to society? What an unusual response. It's so out of nowhere that I don't know how to respond, and it kind of bothers me though, and I don't know why. Possibly because it doesn't seem like something that would come from her. So I started to think that it isn't Shizune's thought at all. I wonder who told her that. Probably her dad. Oh, I didn't even read that. But there is a chance that she came up with it on her own. If so, would it be because she can't hear? Wait, why'd you say that? Just because? I don't believe that. I guess that's right, though. I see. I don't know if it's the same thing for me. I hate it. I think everyone wants a purpose. Looking back, it makes sense that Shizune doesn't have one. All that energy would otherwise be directed at something. Since she had nothing to channel it towards, Shizune lashed out in all directions. It reminds me of the downed power line flowing in the storm. Furious and incandescent, but aimless and dangerous, just like Shizune. I want to say that this is why she feels the need to turn everything into a competition, but that's probably just how she is. Having a goal to put that energy towards it is just next level. How about this? I can go into business. My family is well connected, so it shouldn't be too hard. But that comes off sounding a little unethical and nepotistic, doesn't it? Yeah, a little. I won't coast though. I'll work hard until I'm at the very apex. When I have as much money as possible, so much that it'd be like I won't know what to do with it, I'll move on to the next thing. After sitting on it for a while, of course, like a fairy tale dragon. You want to be a dragon? A philanthropist. Ah. Okay, Snake. She really is Snake. Holy shit. Wait. Forgot a lot of my history with Metal Gear. I don't think Snake was a philanthropist. I don't know. Fuck me. This is Katawa Shoujo. Just this. What were you thinking? That I want to be a miser? Oh, it's true. It's part of the plan. Don't sell me short and stopper, though. Shizune looks uneasy, of course. Even if she did seem to resolve her problem quickly, no one can get through their anxieties that fast. No one can solve their problems that easy. The important thing is, it looks as though she has her heart set on trying. It's still hard to tell whether that drive is of hers, whether that drive of hers comes from a good or bad place. But she has something to hold on to now, and I can genuinely believe that she does, and I'm happy for her. And at the same time, I feel a little cold. I'm the one who's behind. Now I'm the only one without a goal. It's a weird way to just end. What a weird conversation to have after sex. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay. But it's out. Fucking like, buddy. This whole conversation was about her. It wasn't really about you, bro. So like, figure it out, man. That's it. Shit. Everybody's got goals. Myself, you watching this video, person you know, someone in your family, maybe someone you're dating. Everyone has a goal that they're trying to aspire to. I know dudes at work that they all have goals. They might be a little older now, but they're just like, I don't give a fuck. I still have goals of what I'm trying to do with myself. And it's like, that's cool. That's what you want to have. You don't want to just exist. That's just a waste of space. You were given life, and you should do something with that. You shouldn't just sleep around and do nothing or work, and that's it. That's not life. Your life has no meaning. I hate that mindset of your work is your meaning, or your work is your life, or whatever. It's just ridiculous. You should have more than just work. There should be other things that you're aspiring to. I know dudes that, okay, they have a full-time job, they have a family, but they're still making videos for YouTube. They're still putting out podcasts on a weekly basis. They're still making content. They're still trying to build something, and that's fucking cool to see that. I know dudes that have beaten cancer, work a full-time job, and they're training every single day trying to become an MMA fighter. And that's just like, cool. That's inspiring to someone like me who's trying to do everything that they want to fucking do. So, I won't go off, right? But I'll probably have a podcast at some point when my fucking voice is back, and we'll go a little further than that. But for now, thank you all for watching. I've been your host, the most, CDP on Cezr, Pleazr. Take care, and of course, goodbye. Peace. It's 2019, baby. Woo! To the moon.